welcome all you Drengir and Shield Maidens to this week's edition of Dropping the Hammer. I am your host, Warhammer. You can already tell in my voice. You can probably see it in my face. I'm worn out, beat up. Drove down south last night to Port Arthur for Southern Star Wrestling's King of the Mountain tournament. Not only did I participate in the tournament, I had a match with the champion, ring bully, Stevon Remson. All the mistakes that were made were on my part, and it was I couldn't hear when he spoke at the time, but we made it work. The last time, I don't know if I jumped too soon for his finish or I just didn't get up, jump late, and he was already picking me up. I don't know, but we did not get a good vertical jackhammer suplex, and I do apologize. I apologize to him for those botches. But all in all, it was a very hard-hitting match. The two incidents that I can really remember that stand out to me, I took a shoulder tackle from him, and it was like hitting a brick wall, a Sherman tank, city bus. I know I hit people and usually can make them at least move a little. I hit this man and he kept coming like it was the best way I can describe it was the scene from Armageddon where they're describing how to take care of the asteroid that's coming in. Spoiler alert. And the guy says, you know, if you hit something on top, it's like firing a BB gun at a freight train. And that's exactly what it was like. I had no impact. I couldn't fight back. Nope. This was his match. So again, Remson, I apologize. Something I was looking forward to, a match with you, but kind of blew it. So the other time that I can really think about, I took a clubbing forearm to the chest and it cratered me. It was not a cell that I flew across the ring. That was not fake. And I was nearly knocked out of the ring from a forearm. I was able to lift him. I got him up on my shoulders for the Odin's Curse, but he was able to fight out and finish me off. But I'll say I think that was my worst match. One I'm most upset about because of who it was. but he's got some good things headed for him. So congrats to Ring Bully. Um, hopefully this doesn't make a hiccup or a hill speed bump in what is going to be a long and amazing run. And that's, he can go places. He's one of those wrestlers that gets it. He was putting me over just as much as I was putting him over. Not that I could put him over, but him destroying me and me staying in the fight was putting me over. Other than that, the more I continued to attack him, the better I looked, but he just kept knocking me down. So I think we went 5-6 minutes, very short. I don't know how much more of a beating I could have taken. So 1, 2, 3. Now I will say, the most matches I've ever had in a night, I've had 3 matches. You know, I thought I could have got a lot longer. No, come to find out I can't. If I don't have time to rest in between matches, I'm done. So I had 4 back-to-back matches. I can't even remember who I faced. Sueño. Somebody. Devontae. Chris Finley. I apologize. I'm struggling. Facing El Sueño, I was fine. Getting tossed around again equally. By the time I was done with him, I had to stay in the ring and fight my next opponent. We didn't really plan too much, but it was still a couple of big moves. They do take it out of you, even when I'm winning with just a spear and in my Odin's Curse fireman carry power bomb. That still took a lot out of me while I'm struggling. The other competitor, the other opponent comes in. I thought they were going to have kind of an altercation outside. They didn't have as much as I thought. So we got in the ring nearly immediately. I'm already gassed. I do the standard call out, you come here and you stand right here in the middle of the ring. And then I looked at him and went, I'm done. I got nothing left. And we had to have a match. We worked a little bit, mainly chops and some strikes. I didn't really do too much. At a certain point, he kind of fell down. And well, not really fell down. I fell down. I hit him. He hit a move on me and kind of took his head, took his eyes off me for a second to taunt the crowd. And it gave me the perfect opportunity to just do a quick roll up. I know it was horrible. Oh man, I know it was horrible. I'm sorry, Adam. It probably looked weak, but you could tell I'm gassed in this gauntlet. And then Chris Finley comes out. Excuse me. I roll up Devontae. Then Chris comes out and he kind of squares up with me as well. And I tell him the exact same thing. I don't have much, brother. We need to whatever we got to do, we can take this home. So what he does is he kind of hits me with a couple things that kind of throw him off. He just works me down, and then he hits the ropes and does a flying crossbody, which allows me to catch him. He was one of the lighter wrestlers that I've wrestled. So that was very nice. Was able to just quickly put him up on my shoulders, but elbow, and he kind of fell off, much like Remson did. So I had kind of set it up. They knew what my finisher was and knew when I hit it, somebody was going down. So this was our kind of, oh man, he's hit this twice tonight. You know, if he gets this going, you know, for the third time, he could be the king of the ring, king of the mountain, excuse me. But, you know, kind of threw him off. Boom, he hit me. I dropped. And then came a springboard forearm. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Chris, being the king of the mountain. I know I want to thank everybody that helped me in the back. I was sweaty, hard to cool off. Somebody was pouring water on my head while somebody had a wet washcloth put on my neck. Somebody was holding up water bottles around my neck just to kind of cool me off as quick as I could. It is what it is. Very hot. 5 matches. Good thing it wasn't outside, but man, I don't know if I can do that again. So, excuse me. Let me check my schedule again. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Well, you kind of see it's already starting to bruise. I expect this entire shoulder to light up and change colors. That shoulder tackle from the ring bully made like a massive frog. The kind of the same thing. Anybody that's been listening to my podcast for a while, back in the day when I worked for WWA, Bulldog Mania 1, had my shoulder stomped on until it ended up having a softball size knot. Everybody thought it was dislocated, broken, but it was just more muscle issues. Went to bed the next day, woke up, went to bed, woke up the next day, was completely fine. Today, I only got 4 or 5 hours sleep, had to be up. My nephew had his birthday meal and he decided breakfast, so went to Golden Corral and I ate 3 big full plates, breakfast. That's my jam. So yeah, that's what happened with my shoulder. I know I've got a knot. You can kind of see it. Yeah, I kind of see it in my head. Yeah, shoulder and head, but I'm all right. Oh man, so we can cross one of these off. August 8th with Southern Star Wrestling. But what we got coming up, I got Vincent Crane at League of Lions on Saturday for their Flying Lions Invitational Tournament. I'm hoping to win that one really bad. Then we have August 22nd. We will be in Gina, Louisiana with E2IW's Division Gold Standard. Iron Belly and I will be going against Family Affiliated. Not sure if the Sovereign Few will be making it. We will find out. But then, August 29th, I will be with Sadistic Wrestling down south. And I will be facing the Mountain. You know, that's kind of all I got right now. I'm struggling. I apologize. Got a lot of matches. I've got to recover. I'm getting old. I'm feeling it. I don't know how many full months I can do, but it's fun. It's fun. Like I said, got a lot of wrestling, so we'll be doing some more breakdowns. We'll be doing some watch-alongs. We'll be doing what we can as soon as we can with all these matches. Thank you, everybody who showed up last night in Port Arthur. Thank you, everybody who showed up tonight to watch my podcast. We are going to be on Facebook, Rumble, and 2 different YouTubes. I'm working on my Instagram, getting it going live, and I will be broadcasting on TikTok again very soon. We'll be hitting all these channels all at once. So tune in next week, and we'll talk again. Good night, everybody.